class, Mark Wiley here again. I'm doing take 2 on the screencast. I did an experiment with the first one where I wanted to see if I could record system audio, which was the background music, and then my voice in case we needed to ever record a session and I could get everybody instead of just me. And I tried that last year and I couldn't get the system audio. What I didn't foresee was that the system audio, the music, was loud and that I couldn't remove it because I recorded it all. It's all on one track. So anyhow, here's take 2. Just to recap a little bit of the first take, the networking side of things I never really thought was where I wanted to focus. Going into this, I thought I wanted to focus, and I still do, on the programming side. So I want to learn programming languages and how to make all that work. I took 240 last semester and did not do real well in the first few weeks because I couldn't put any time into it because of my workload and other classes that were taking up a lot of time. And it came time for the first exam, and I had a really bad grade. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it was below a D. And my thoughts were if I could make a C on the exam, I would stay in CIT 240 and power through that. And I wound up making a C on the exam. And I did study for it, but, that's a lot to study for. So somehow I made a C, which was great. And it wound up being my favorite class so far. Now I've only been, this is my 3rd semester, had a lot of hours transfer in from previous college work that I've done throughout the late 80s and 90s. And about 60 hours transfer in. So I'm probably about 4 semesters away from graduating if I can keep up with the 4 class per semester schedule, which I'm trying to do again. I tried it last semester, wound up having to drop a couple of classes because of workload and providing for the family and all that good stuff. So my goals right now, since I really enjoyed CIT 240, the networking side, I want to continue and learn all I can about networking, get those certifications, Cisco certifications, Microsoft certifications, to have those on my resume. I also want to get the securities, the CompTIA++ security certification, because security in the technology world permeates everything. Whether you're setting up a network, writing code, writing websites, designing websites, whatever. Security is a major player in that, so being current on that technology and terminology is very important. I spent the first 30 years of my career selling software to banks, the software that makes banks run, and that has run its course. My kids are all grown, they're all self-sufficient. I have 2 of them in BYUI online. My wife's in BYUI online, so our midlife crisis, if you could term it that, is going back to school and getting degrees, which was a goal I set for myself many years ago. I get about halfway there, a little more than halfway there, and I want to complete that goal. Be a good example for the rest of my family, but also that's one of the goals that I set for myself back in the day. I also think that the next 25 years, which I figure I have about that many good working years left, I'm 54, I want to be able to spend that time doing something I really enjoy, and the technology side of the work environment appeals to me. So I'm excited for this opportunity. I'm excited to be at BYU Idaho. I'm excited to be in this class. That's a lot of excitement for an old guy. I get it. But I hope this screencast made a little better sense without the background noise. I call it music, but some would call it noise. Look forward to working with you the rest of the semester. Have a great day.